The Imamate of Futa Jallon, French, Fouta Jalon, Pular, Fouta Jaloo or Fouta Jalon, was a West African theocratic state based in the Fouta Jalon highlands of modern Guinea. The state was founded around 1727 by a Fulani jihad and became part of the French Third Republic's colonial empire in 1896. Origin: the Fouta Jalon region was settled by the semi-nomadic Fulbe over successive generations between 13th and 16th centuries. Initially they followed a traditional African religion. In the 16th century, an influx of Muslim Fulbe from Messina, Mali changed the fabric of Fular society. As in the Imamate of Futa Jalon, the Muslim and traditionalist Fular of Fuuta Jalon lived side by side. Then, according to traditional accounts, a 17th-century holy war erupted. In 1725, the Muslim Fulbe took complete control of Fuuta Jalon after the Battle of Talanzan and set up the first of many Fular theocratic states to come. Karamoko Alpha was appointed Emir al-Mu'minin, commander of the faithful, and first Almami of the Imamate of Futa Jalon. He died in 1751 and was succeeded by Ibrahim Sory, who consolidated the power of the Islamic State. Fouta Jalon's theocratic model would later inspire the Fular state of Futa Jalon organization. The new Imamate of Futa Jalon was governed under a strict interpretation of Sharia with a central ruler in the city of Timbo, near present-day Mamu. The Imamate contained 9 provinces called Diva, which all held a certain amount of autonomy. These Diva were Timbo, Timbi, Labe, Coan, Colade, Fugumba, Kabali, Fode Haji and Murya, Masi. The meeting of the rulers of these Diva at Timbi decided to introduce Alpha Ibrahima from Timbo as first Almami Fuuta Jalonki with residence at Timbo. Timbo then became the capital of Fuuta Jalon until the arrival of French colonialists. The objective of the constitution of this imamate was to convince local communities to become Muslim. It became a regional power through war and negotiation, wielding influence and generating wealth. As a sovereign state, it dealt with France and other European powers as a diplomatic peer while championing artistic and literary achievement in Islamic learning at centers such as the holy city of Fugumba. After Sory died in 1784, his sons and those of Karamoko Alpha engaged in a struggle for succession. Sory's son Sadu was assassinated around 1797 by followers of Karamoko Alpha's son Abdullah Badima. The Muslims of Fuuta Jalon became divided into factions. The clerical faction took the name of the Al-Fayya out of respect to the legacy of Karamoko Alpha, while the secular faction called themselves the Soriyya after his successor Ibrahima Sory. The two factions came to an agreement that power should alternate between leaders of the two factions. The rulers of the two cities of Timbo and Fugumba were descended from the same original family, and later all competition for the position of Almami was between these two cities. Dominance. The Imamate of Futa Jalon became a multi-ethnic, multilingual society, ruled by Muslim Fulbe and backed by powerful free and slave armies. The Fulbe of Futa Jalon and Futa Jalon were able to take advantage of the growing Atlantic slave trade with the Europeans on the coast, particularly the French and Portuguese. The twin Fular states also supplied valuable grain, cattle and other goods to their European neighbors on the coast. The Almami would demand gifts in return for trade rights, and could enforce his will with a well-supplied army. In 1865, Fuuta Jalon supported an invasion of the Mandinka kingdom of Kabu, resulting in its demise at the Battle of Kanzila in 1867. It conquered the remnants of the Kingdom of Jolof in central Senegambia in 1875. Decline. The French were not satisfied with mere dominance of the coast and increasingly one-sided trade with the Fulbe. They began making inroads into Fouta Jallon by capitalizing on its internal struggles. Finally, in 1896, at the Battle of Poredaka, the French defeated the last army of Fouta Jalon. Bokabiro. See also: History of Guinea, Fuller people, Kabu Empire, Battle of Kanzala. Notes. Citations. Sources. Web Fuuta. Jampton. Web Polaku.